Okay, so I got this piece right here that I dug. I'm about to put into electrolysis. And so I took a wire brush and got some of the rust off over here. So I've got some good metal there and a little bit here. And I'm going to see how this is going to turn out. I don't know if this was a piece of horse tack or a furniture piece. Not sure, but I'm going to get this in there and see how it turns out. All right, so I got my water in there already. I'm gonna dump a little bit of this laundry booster in there. I still got a lot of that left over that I need to get rid of. So let's give that a little stir. All right, so now that I've got that stirred up, go ahead and connect my anode. And let's get the cathode hooked up here to my piece. I'm gonna try it on that end first and see how it works out. But let's go ahead and get this down into solution. Let's turn this power supply on. Let's turn this voltage up. Let's start turning that current up. Let's see what kind of action we get on it. I turn it all the way up usually at first. And getting a little bit off of it. All right, well, we do have some action here. So I'm going to let this set for a little while. It's only running at about 0.6, 0.62, 0.65. It keeps bouncing, but a little over half an amp is what it's running. And there's only one anode in this, so it might take a while. But there is action on it, so leave it in there a few hours to see what happens. All right, so let's check out this piece and see how it's doing. You turn the power off there. See how it's coming along. And look at that. Rust is just flaking right off of it. Nice. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, so here's this piece so far. And I had the cathode clamp here. So a lot of this rust did come off. And this side looks pretty good, or this piece. However, the ring didn't do so well over that period of time. I think, because you've got space here, probably not making a good connection right here. So I'm going to connect the cathode clamp to the actual ring, and I'm going to put it back in there. It's going to go overnight, and we'll see how it does. Okay, so I changed the water out. I got a good connection on the ring side of that object. And I'm going to turn the power on over here to my supply. And let's turn the current up. Looks like we're getting about a half an amp right over right now. Let's see what we got. Not a ton of action, but hopefully that's going to be a good enough connection. Because I really need to break up the rust where that ring goes into that other piece. And who knows, if it's broken up enough, might even be able to actually move the ring. But we'll see. I'm going to leave it in here overnight and see what happens. Okay, so it sat overnight. Still getting a little action on there. Let me turn this power off over here. And let's see what we're looking like. And yeah, so it looks like, oh yeah, that worked much better. Attaching the clamp to this side. That rust is just, well, most of it is flaking right off of there. This doesn't look like it's in great shape, but yeah, most of the rust is going to be coming right off, so that's good. Let me give this a good brush down, see what we got. All right, so there it is. I've brushed this about as much as I can brush it, and I think this is going to be about as good as it gets. Still got some rust right here. Maybe I need to see if I can get a small Dremel brush in there, but there it goes. Not sure what it is still. I don't know. If you know what this is, leave a comment. All right, so I gave it a little Dremel action, and now I'm gonna put some core seal on, or not core seal. This is Gimplers. I'm gonna coat this thing with Gimplers and give it a real good dose. So something that works real good for small stuff are these acid brushes that you can get from, pretty sure I got these from Harbor Freight. I'll come back and do another video when I put the second coat on, and we'll see how it turns out. Okay, so I believe that's going to be the last coat on this. There's no markings on it. Yeah, I'm still not sure. I've tried Google Lens photo search and stuff like that. It is showing me furniture, hardware, and door knockers, but I don't think this is a door knocker by any means. It's kind of, maybe, but I thought those were a little bit heavier. But anyway, that's the end result of that piece.